In one of the all-time worst moves, YouTube ponders deleting the dislike button from the platform. In response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the coming weeks, and then they show you this beautiful dystopia of where you can only see the positives, only the good. Guys, YouTube is a platform that's advertiser friendly and they want everyone to know it. Nobody's unhappy, okay? This is everyone all the time with every video. Hey, there's bad people on the platform. Hey, there's out on the platform. Everybody's happy. Nobody's upset about it. Guys, this is the all-time worst decision YouTube will make if they go through with this. Obviously, they're testing it right now, but they're considering it clearly for a more widespread push out. But I want to talk to you guys today about why, okay? So first of all, is it all because of YouTube Rewind? Because as you guys know, they got blasted.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Probably not, to be honest. They listen to a narrow set of creators, and some of those creators aren't very well liked by the YouTube community as a whole. Now, does that suck? Yes. Do you get rid of a primary feature of your platform because a few people that you listen to complained about it? No, of course not. But YouTube is so disconnected from their audience that they think to themselves, yeah, we've heard it from like a few of the top creators don't like being dislike bombed to their video, so we're just going to get rid of this altogether. This is like when Netflix deleted the dislike button because Amy Schumer had a bad special. It's like, yeah, sometimes people swing and they miss. We don't need to protect them from it. They're big people. They're grown. They can handle it. And if they're not, why are they making public things on public platforms? Listen, there's already a way to get rid of the dislike button. It's called disabling the dislike button. All this is doing is hiding the fact that other people want to hide it. It's basically like saying everyone has to pretend like they can't handle criticism because a few people don't want to be known for publicly signaling that, hey, I can't handle criticism. So now this would mean that literally no one can dislike anything ever. Look, I don't know why this sounds shocking to say, but genuinely bad things exist, right? And it should be okay to talk about those things, and it should be okay to signal publicly that those bad things are bad, especially on a platform like YouTube, which is so like feedback driven, so user driven. Like the whole comment thing was revolutionary. You used to just have cable TV. Nobody could ever say anything. YouTube broke that and said, no, we're going to give the power for people to not only give feedback, but to see what other people are doing. So this is a huge reversal, or would be a huge reversal if they go through with it, on that sort of mission and ethos. And the question is like, for what end? Look, wars exist, genocide exists, scammers exist. A bunch of things that I can't say the name of exist because I'll get demonetized, which is absolutely asinine. But, these things should be allowed to be talked about, and we should be allowed to, you, the viewers, should be allowed to publicly, signal your disdain for them. And I get it. That sometimes sucks for us, the creator. Listen, I made a whole video on public shaming. I got publicly shamed the next month. That was great. A million viewed video. Like, 60, 70% dislikes. I ended up apologizing for what I did. Did it feel great? Not a great feeling to have everyone hate you. But would I have rather no dislikes be able to show up? No, of course not. Because actually, the crowd is right. And the crowd's not always right, but in that case, the crowd was right. I was in the wrong. And I apologize for it. And it's fine. We moved on. I reflected. I got feedback. I reflected. I said, you guys are right. I don't always do that. Sometimes I get, like on my David Icke video, it's well over 50% dislikes. I'm never going to take that video down because I stand by what I said. So, but it's important that I have that feedback from you, the audience. Sometimes you guys are going to say, Steven, you look like a jackass. And that's okay. You should be allowed to say that. I won't love it. It's every time, honestly, no matter how much a creator says they don't care about that, it's a little bit, it's like, ow. It's like, ow. Kind of hurts. It's just like, ah. That doesn't feel good. But do we get rid of it all just so that I don't have to feel? Look, I get publicly lauded 90% of the time. That's too much already. I mean, my ego is going to get out of control if that tips to 100%, honestly, quite frankly. Look, I need a few, bad videos every now and then to put me back in check. Remind me where I sit. I am an F-list YouTuber. That's where I belong. And if I get out of that, watch out. If I get out of that realm and I start thinking to myself more than that, watch out. I'm going to go nuts. Like, you ever hear the expression, like they just are surrounded by yes men? That's what we're going to create. Literally, there will be no recourse for like, hey, that's actually not cool. Hey, because people they'll just delete comments, just curate their own special bubble. It's so weird, man, that we want to do this. It's like everything in human psychology would tell us, yeah, this isn't great. Just telling people all the time who already are like attention whore, narcissists already, telling them, oh yeah, you never have a problem. That's a good idea. Dude, anyone with over 100,000 subscribers on this platform needs a reality check every now and then, quite frankly. Myself included. Okay? I'm just going to kick it straight with you guys. It's good. Every now and then just to get reminded, just get a little, all right, we're back. Okay, and we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that reality check, and we're back to making videos. But you don't have that. You don't have any mechanism for that, and it's like a balloon that just keeps getting inflated. Your ego, just like, yeah, you're doing a great job. You've never made a mistake. Come on. We know that's not true. So why are we going to make that like in the feedback mechanism? It's just such a blunt move to like fix a really small problem. Like it's like banning Tide Pods because some kid sticks one in their mouth every now and then. It's like banning donations because there are political grifters. It's like banning free speech because some people believe that lizards like run the whole entire world. Like, yeah, I don't agree with those things, but what? We don't have the ability to call bad things bad? Like, no, we don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater kind of thing. It's one of the things that makes YouTube such a special place is that you can interact, you can see what people are thinking, you get that feedback in a way that no other medium does. Like, so many platforms have been removing likes, dislikes, and it's such a mistake, I think. For things like YouTube where you're sharing important ideas, like, dude, how are we supposed to determine the worth of an idea? Look, if somebody just comes randomly talking about how it is a hoax, blah, 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 you should be allowed to dislike that, right? Or if you think it is and you go to a video, you're allowed to dislike that too. It's just, let the people decide. I just hate this, man, this like overreach of, oh, you're not allowed to dislike things anymore. Guys, bad things exist. You should be able to express your opinion. You should be able to talk about it. Even if it makes one of us creators go, it's fine. I don't know. That's just me. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And that's basically it. See you guys next time.
I know what you mean. This ain't what it seemed. Nothing but a trick. Trying to sell me on a dream. But that was where you lost me. Wake up and smell the coffee.